Hi and welcome to yoga today. So just settle yourself down in a nice comfortable seated position. If you prefer to kneel though, do kneel. If this cross legs is no good for you, stretch your legs out. Just get yourself nice and comfy. If you prefer to be on a block, you can do. And just palms down on the knees, lifting the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. Settle into the sit bones. And maybe settle the gaze, either closing the eyes or just a nice soft focus ahead. And we've just settled our body down into the mat now. And that's our focus really, to be here now. Be where your feet are, where your body is, in this space, in this zone. Not dwelling on the past or worrying about an unhappy future. Just be here now in this present moment. Following that breath coming in through your nose and out through the nose. Just feel it in your body wherever it may be, lifting up to, and as you develop that breath, it can find further spaces. As you visualise your body, mentally place yourself here. You move that breath into your body. And then bring the hands up just outside the shoulders, palms away, breathing in. As you exhale, just press away. Inhale, bring the arms back in. Exhale. Let go of those worries. Forget the past. What serves you now is the present moment. Your time for rest and relaxation. To focus on you. Leaving the arms out, just taking the right palm down, fingers down towards the floor, and then switching the hands one side and the other. Just gently let it flow, feeling that openness in the chest, feeling the length in the spine develop, and that nice little movement here. Good. And then taking the hands on the knees, chin towards the chest, and keep rolling down here, so curve in the spine. As you get so low, then inhale and just start to lift the head and rise up from there, rooting down to lift all the way back up. So we go chin to the chest, lowering down all the way, inhale, rising up. Good, one more like that. And as you rise up, lifting the arms up above your head, exhale, stretch the right arm away, left arm over, and really take that right hand as far as you can go. Keep that chest up, try and refrain from it coming in. If it's too much on the shoulder, take the hand to the shoulder, the hand to the hip, just open that space in the rib cage. Coming all the way back up to the top. Inhale, exhale, lower over the other side, stretching out. And then pressing down, lifting up. Exhale, take both hands over the top and come around onto the hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tucking the toes under, just press back, seat up to the sky. And then just walk through the feet, bending one leg and the other, shifting the weight from side to side. Good, and then bend in both legs, walk your feet up to your hands back to your feet. Try and straighten the legs if you can here. If it's a struggle, no worries. Keep the head hanging low. Take the hands to the small of the back, interlace the fingers, take the arms over the top, weight towards the balls, the feet towards the toes. Do bend the legs if you need to. And then bend in the legs, sweep the arms back down at the side and take them over the head, the back of the head. So interlace the fingers, hang in heavy, press into your feet and rise up. So we really root down to rise up. And lifting all the way up nice and tall. We're going to take that again, so keeping the hands behind the head, bend the legs, curling through the body, chin to the chest, taking it nice and low. Weight to the toes, and then weight to the heels, so root to the heels, stretching up, lifting all the way, keeping that spine nice and mobile, lifting the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Good, inhale, lift the hands to the heart. Exhale, shoulders roll down. Be here now, be where your feet are. Stood strong and tall, mountain pose. Good. We're then going to deepen, so bend into the legs and keeping the knees in line with the toes. Shift the weight slightly over onto that left foot. We're going to bring our right foot in and out. As we go, we're going to take the hands as well. So we exhale, inhale. Release. Trying to keep the shoulders over the hips so we've not pushed too much weight over this side, we've not unbalanced. Good, so all the work's going into that standing leg. Really feel that heat, cementing where you are now in this present moment, working on your strength. Good. Well done. Then from here, we're going to lift that right foot up. So we stretch through the body, working on that balance. Toe towards the knee if you can. And then sink down into Uttanasana chair, feet down. Inhale, press down through that standing foot. And lift up. Exhale, lowering down, sinking down through the body. Shift the weight to the heels. Good. Be where your feet are. Good, inhale, have that strength there in the lower body so you can balance. Have that confidence at your core to believe in yourself. Good, well done. Let's take it all the way up. Bring the hands to the heart and cross your right foot over your left thigh. If that's too much, cross the feet over. We'll go for our standing pigeon pose. So we bend the standing leg, take the sit bones back behind you, flex that foot. Good. So root down through that standing foot, round up in the thigh. Good. Be where your feet are. Opening the hips, the heart and the mind. Good. Let's root down through both feet. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers, starting to bend the legs, chin to the chest. Give yourself time to recover from that one. Lowering down. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise up through the body. Lift, exhale, lower. Bring the elbows together if you can, then inhale, really lift everything up. Good, keep on lifting. Exhale, lower. And bend into the legs, sitting the sit bones back behind you, the hands to the heart. So shifting the weight onto that right foot now. So feel it, feel that mat underneath you. Be where your feet are, where your legs are. Feel that heat come in and bring your left foot in and take it away. Push those worries away. Develop that strength the right side. Make sure you can see those little toes. You've not got the knee over the foot. If you want more, take it lower. If you don't want to use the arms, don't use the arms. You know me, listen to your body. So our Muladhara chakra, our root, our base, we strengthen from the root up. Strong trunks to carry us. Good, so we've got muscle memory there now. The leg's strong, it's engaged, it's energized. So we can lift up, taking that foot up towards the knee, growing tall, then rooting down through the foot. Both trunks now. Inhale, press down with the one. Inhale, should feel light that left side. Just take that foot to where you can. It doesn't have to come fully off if you don't want to. Just lift the heel. We just want that movement of energy from the root where all that heat was we developed coming through the body now to open the other chakras, the energy centers. Go with your breath. Take it as quickly or as gently as you need. You are all perfect. Perfect in your body, listening to your perfect body. Let's stay lifted, let's stay long and strong. Cross that foot over your thigh, your shin, your foot. And as you bend the leg, bring the hands to the heart, shoulders down the back. Make sure you don't shift that weight over because then you will wobble. So, like I just did. And if you do lose it, just keep coming back to it. Be where your feet are. Set yourself up from your foot. Your leg that's carrying you, you can flex that left foot, make sure that ankle can move. Focus on your drishti, your spot ahead. Whew, warm work. Brilliant stuff. Well done, and then root down that side. Breathing in. Exhale, lower down, bending the legs, holding onto either elbow and just hanging heavy here. Give yourself time to recover. Do stretch the legs. If you want the hands on the backs of the legs, rubbing down the backs of the legs, that's fine. Relax your head, your neck. And then taking the hands down, coming onto the hands and knees, tabletop position. So from here, if we bring our right foot through, so help it come through, so we are in a nice low lunge position. So we want this front knee over your ankle. I'm going to take our left arm forward and circle it around. As you lower, see if you can lower those hips. But what we don't do is push that knee so it goes over the toes. So if the foot was here and that knee's going over here, make sure you keep it at a right angle, you lower the hips. You can lift the hips if you want to. If it's too much pressure on the knee, remember, roll up your mat, add some extra padding. Good. And then just sinking in a little deeper into it here, holding it still. If you want to bring both arms onto the one side, so you're just lowering into the hips. Relax the head. And then bringing it back so that we stretch the right leg. So coming into our running stretch, toes up towards the sky. Keeping the chest lifted or lowering it down. See if that changes the stretch for you. And then bring it back through the foot onto the hands and knees. And taking your left foot forward. I'll do it this time, this way. So left knee over that ankle, reaching the right arm out ahead, and then taking it back. You can follow the hand with your gaze if you want to, or you can keep it all forward. Remember, you've got the option to lift the hips and lower if you wish. But again here, really listen to your body. Be where your feet are. Be here now, in this moment. When we listen, we learn. You can learn a lot about yourself being quiet. And coming down a little deeper if you want to. Taking both hands to one side. Just really use the weight of that upper body to lower into the hips. If it's too much on the wrists, then take the hands into fists, or again, roll up a cushion or a mat and pop it under your hands. Sinking down. And then stretching that front leg. Keep it, make sure it's nice and square. You don't start to like pop the hips out one way or the other. If you want to angle it, so you take the foot to the side, that's fine. But make sure you're not sinking down into these hips somewhere. And again, lower the chest, lower the sit bones. Follow the breath. Give yourself time. Greatest gift you can give yourself. And then work through, pushing the weight through that foot, bringing the knees next to one another, coming onto your hands and knees now, tucking the toes under and lift into plank position. So just modify if you need the hands a little further so you can lower the hips down. Holding here, firing up through the legs, the core, the back. Feel that heat. Releasing, well done. Just sink the seat back towards the heels, flip the palms up to the sky, head to the ground. Just soften through the hands and the fingers. And then coming up, so we take the right hand under the right shoulder, the left leg out to the side, the left arm up in the air to a side plank position. As you exhale, see if you can lift the leg and lower the arm. Inhale, open up, exhale, inhale, exhale. If it's too much for the arm and leg, just do the arm or just do the leg. And then see if you can hold it here. Lower the arm if you can, lift the leg. And then lower the leg, keep the arm there and see if you can lift the underneath arm. So really stretching all that weight there. Good, bring the knee in. Big circle round of the arms onto the other side. Stretching that right leg out, lifting the right arm up. Holding here, it's by all means fine. You can just lower the arm. If when you lower the arm, you want to lift the leg, working our obliques, our waist, our back, our abductors, our adductors all around the thigh. And then holding here if you can. Good, feel that energy around the thighs, the waist. Use your breath, stay with it. And then lower the foot but lift the arm. Good, so really energy all wrapping around that waist. You're confident, you can do this. You're with me and I'm with you. Good, bring the knee in, another lovely big circle of the arms, hands behind the lower back, encourage the hips forward, take the chest back. Breathe into it here. and then coming, taking, good, and then bringing it back to the centre, taking the feet one way and the sit bones the other, swinging the feet around, getting rooted down through the sit bones. So we're going to take our boat exercise, so you can keep both hands on the underneath of the legs. As you exhale, curve the spine, inhale, lift, stretch through the back. So feel that belly button pressing down into the lower back, so it's working together. If you want to, lifting an arm, exhale, inhale. If that feels okay, you can do both together. You don't have to pop the hands on the legs. Stay where it feels right for you. And then when the arms are lifted, find that bite. See if you can find that balance, bringing both feet up. Keep them hip width, bring them together, reach the arms higher, stretch the legs. Good, and release, soles the feet together, exhale, lower down. Just let the belly soften, the lower back open, relax the head and the neck. Let the weight of the upper body, really passive, so the hips are opening because you're really breathing out into the upper body. You're not forcing the hips to open. Focus on the breath. And then bringing the knees together. Well done. Just take the sit bones towards the heels and walk yourself down to your mat, hugging the knees into the chest, just having a little rock from side to side here. And then just stretch the arms like a T shape at the side and let your feet fall over to the right side or the legs bent, looking down your left arm. Be here now, then your mind unwind as you twist your body, you release your mind. Letting go of any worries about the future, dwelling on the past. Just be here in the present, have that moment, accept it, use it. And either walk the feet on the floor or pick the feet up and send them the other way. Just letting go of the hips, the feet, the legs. Don't hold on to anything anymore. Just really embody the practice of release. Then bring the feet back to the center.